Most people think they are being smart. They avoid investing. They keep money in the bank. They don't take risks. They play it safe. But what if I told you, playing it safe is one of the biggest financial risks you can take? Not because investing is easy, but because doing nothing has consequences too. We've talked about inflation stealing your money, subscriptions draining your cash flow, bank fees quietly taxing you, savings accounts losing to inflation. Today we go deeper. Because once you realize money can shrink quietly, the next question is, what happens if I avoid risk completely? Safety feels comfortable. Money in the bank feels secure. No volatility, no market swings, no scary headlines. Your balance doesn't move much. But here's what most people miss. Just because something feels stable doesn't mean it's growing. And if it's not growing, it's falling behind inflation. Let's say someone keeps $50,000 in a traditional savings account for 15 years. It earns almost nothing. But inflation averages 3%. After 15 years, that $50,000 has the buying power of much less. You didn't lose money visibly, but you lost opportunity. And opportunity cost is the quietest risk of all. This hits immigrants especially hard, because many of us were taught, don't take risks, protect what you have, avoid debt, avoid the stock market. That advice came from survival. And survival thinking is powerful, but survival is not the same as wealth building. When you're starting from zero, safety feels like success. But at some point, staying safe becomes staying stuck. Let's clarify something. Volatility is not the same as risk. Markets move up and down. That's volatility. Risk is losing your money permanently, over long periods of time. Historically, diversified investments grow, but cash sitting still loses purchasing power every year. So which is riskier long-term? Temporary ups and downs? Or guaranteed erosion? The real danger is time. If you're 25 and you avoid investing for 10 years, that delay costs you. If you're 40 and you wait until 50 to start, that delay costs you even more. The longer money sits without growth, the harder it becomes to catch up. Playing it safe feels calm today, but it creates stress later. Two people, both save $500 per month. Person A keeps it in a low-interest account. Person B invests consistently in a diversified index fund. Over 20-30 years, the difference can be massive. Not because one gambled, but because one allowed growth. Let's be honest, it's not logic, it's fear. Fear of losing money, fear of not understanding, fear of making a mistake, fear of scams. Especially if you grew up without financial education. It feels safer to avoid the game entirely, but avoiding the game doesn't stop the rules. Inflation still applies. Time still moves. Smart risk does not mean day trading, crypto gambling, betting everything on one stock. Smart risk means long-term thinking, diversification, consistency, patience. It means understanding that short-term discomfort can create long-term stability. Instead of asking, how do I avoid all risk? Ask, how do I manage risk intelligently? Instead of, how do I protect everything? Ask, how do I protect some money and grow the rest? That shift changes everything. Here's what wealth builders do. Emergency fund, safe long-term investments, growth, short-term goals, balanced. Not everything should be invested, but not everything should sit still either. Money has jobs. Some dollars protect, some dollars grow. One of the biggest financial mistakes is waiting until you feel ready. Because readiness never feels perfect. There's always another bill, another uncertainty, another excuse. Time is the most powerful growth tool, and playing it safe with time is the biggest hidden risk. Let me say this clearly. You are not wrong for wanting safety. You are responsible, but responsibility includes growth. True financial security is not just about avoiding loss. It's about building strength. Strength comes from growth. If savings accounts aren't enough, and playing it safe can cost you long term. The next question is, where should your money actually go? That's what we'll talk about next. Where rich people put their money while you save. If this video made you think differently about safety, subscribe. This channel is for immigrants and first-generation families who want clarity, because clarity builds wealth, and playing smart is better than playing scared.